Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of the OFB live show. I have a very special guest with me today. This is Ivy Kaur Sidhu, and she's here to tell you what's really going down when it comes to online training businesses. Or maybe I'll do that, and she'll just help me get more viewers because she's a lot cuter than I am. So, whilst I wait for you to jump on screen, I'm on screen, we're on screen. Whilst I wait for you to come and join me live, I'm just going to share this video out. If you can hear me, I can see you today, so just let me know that you can hear me, that you can see me okay. And I will go through what I'm going to be talking about with you today. So today is a bit more of a general episode. I'm going to be talking to you about some positives that I'm seeing in the online training space, some not negatives, but things I want to see improve still. I have my notes. I have notes today. I'm going to talk to you about what's happened. I'm going to give you a bit of a behind the scenes overview of what's happening with OFB, so this business that you're paying attention to, the positive, and some challenges that we're facing, and talk to you about how that affects what we're doing and how you can relate to that, and hopefully just give you an insight. And from a purely interest point of view, maybe you find it interesting, maybe you don't. So Stephen says, Ivy makes this show the best episode ever. Wait till you hear the content, bro. So if you guys can hear me, just let me know. Let me just share this video across to my personal profile. I don't have Georgia with me today, so I am a little bit on my own. So when you guys join in, just let me know. Post a little comment, give me a high five or emoji, whatever it is. Loud and clear, amazing. And share this into a group. Perfect. Okay, so there's a few things that I want to talk to you about today in the kind of online training space, that things I'm seeing, right? So really big positive that I'm seeing is a move away from an awareness of the fact that this whole 6 figures in 6 weeks, lie on the beach, sip mojitos, money comes in on autopilot, don't have to care about clients. People are talking up against it more and more, which I'm really, really happy about. As you guys know, I've been lightheartedly mocking that stuff for quite a while, but the reality is, it's a serious point. I don't want to see people in this industry being taken advantage of, and I'm really happy to see that less and less people are, right? There is still plenty of people making a lot of money, maybe selling less than ethical products to personal trainers. Probably will always be the case, because personal training attracts people who are, looking to earn money, and personal training is just a vehicle. So if they're sold this dream of earning 6 figures in 6 weeks and not having to work, they're going to buy into it. So it's always going to be around. But I've even seen some people who have sold that stuff in the past now also admitting that it was wrong to do so. So that's a really positive sign. Hopefully I'm having some sort of impact as well. But yeah, more and more people seem to be moving away from that. So yeah, that's a positive. Other positives, something that I'm really excited about that I want to tell you guys about is, a few weeks ago I did a post on my personal profile letting you know that I wanted to start taking online training to qualification companies, not just as a way to help them educate trainers when it comes to marketing and selling their services and working with clients online, but also as a way to help gym members and help personal training clients receive a better service, right? So I wanted to show qualification companies that online training can be used to, get people better results, right? If personal trainers are helping people off the gym floor, even their current PT clients, they're going to help them get better results. If gyms understand how to help their members off the gym floor, they're going to improve retention, get people get better results, get more people active. So that was my dream, right? And I imagined I would have a hard time selling that to the educators, right? The education providers, the companies that are kind of in bed with the regulators. But good news, I've spoke to 3 qualification companies so far. All 3 have come to me, and all 3 are so open to it. There's been no pushback. They're very keen. So again, I'm just really excited about the fact that people seem keen to improve the industry. People seem open to the fact that online training isn't just a business opportunity, it's an opportunity to improve standards for everyone, which is good. It's nice, right? So just some positive things that I'm seeing in the industry. So I'm going to talk to you guys in a moment about what OFB is doing and the challenges we're seeing as we grow. I just want to talk to you about another couple of things as well. And these are negatives, right? Something that I'm seeing a lot from personal trainers, right? I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not saying it's their fault or anything like that. It's just what I'm seeing, right? So number one, this kind of spoon-fed template mentality. So you can do okay being given everything, right? I see, like, using GDPR as an example right now, everybody wants to just be given what they need in order to be compliant, right? And within the OFB course, we provide like loads of templates, tons of templates. But the most important side of it is making sure that the students use the education that comes with the templates. Because if you use your clients, for example, if you just say, eat this, eat this, eat this, eat this, and you don't actually arm them with the knowledge of why it works and how it's working, and somebody's a little bit tired, then you're completely disempowering them, right? You're getting them results, but they don't know why. So they're always going to be reliant on you. They don't know how, right? They just know that it's happening. So I'm seeing that in personal training a lot because it's so, like, templates are so readily available. There are hundreds and hundreds of courses on any subject that you could ever imagine that provide templates and copy and paste this, just use that, which is fine. But as a personal trainer, you want to make sure that you're not disempowering yourself and you're learning the kind of principles behind why those templates work and why courses work. So don't just buy a course, copy and paste what you learn. You have to practice, right? If it's marketing, use the templates and resources that you get, but also learn and get better. If it's sales, the same. You have to practice, you have to get better, you have to understand the principles. Otherwise, you're constantly going to be needing somebody else to tell you what to do. If you never invest time in learning the principles of why certain marketing works, why certain templates you're given work, why certain sales methods work, and you don't practice, you don't spend time learning, then you'll be stuck at a certain level, right? You have to understand why things work. So I'm very aware that that's happening at the minute. It's something that I'm very aware of, not allowing the OFB course to become. Yes, we provide all the templates, resources, copy, paste, and edit this into your own business, like emails, sales pages, Facebook ads. But at the same time, there's always education behind this is why it works. This is how it works, so that students can go away and not always need us and not have to ask, okay, I've used that Facebook ad, what about my next Facebook ad? Because they need to understand the principles behind why a certain Facebook ads template, for example, worked, so that they can go and adapt it and try other things themselves. So just something for you to be aware of. Don't let yourself slip into that spoon-fed mentality where you're completely disempowered and you don't know why things work. You're just using people's templates. Hope that makes sense. Just let me know if that makes sense. This is insane that she's being this well-behaved. Give me 5. No? Okay. She's not giving me 5 today. So, I promised I'd give you a bit of a behind-the-scenes look at OFB. I wanted to kind of talk you through what we're doing at the minute. Is that a flower? Loves flowers, don't you, Baba? Especially fake ones. So a little bit of a look behind, the curtain, talk to you about what's going on at OFB at the minute. So so you can understand some of the challenges that we face, right? So as I mentioned earlier, amazing things are happening at OFB at the minute. Course is working incredibly well. We're actually working towards getting it accredited with SIMSPAR, so students can earn CPD points. Continuing to get amazing feedback from students, still facing challenges and learning more and more what we can help students with as they come to us with feedback, with questions. So that's great. Never profess to be perfect, but do think we're the best. But only because we have our ears to the ground, we listen to our students. If they're struggling with something, we bring people in to help them with it, or we create new trainings and things like that. So that's all going really well. But right now we're in a place where we experience growing pains, right? I really need to focus my time on being like a director of education, creating new trainings, and implementing an overall strategy for moving the business forward. Just bugging you. But we're in that place in business now where we need to hire before we're really ready to hire, because I need to make sure the students are supported. I need to make sure that non-students inquiries are being dealt with. I need to make sure there's design work done, website pages done. Oh dear. Website pages are built when they need building. Social media is done. We have Georgia now doing the social media post. But we need a customer service advisor. We've got Jack supporting students on Facebook and in the groups, but we probably need some email support now as well. We probably need somebody on the phone. So if people have inquiries or want to talk to us before joining, they have somebody who they can speak to or who can call them. So we're experiencing growing pains, because the reality is I'm still doing all that. And whilst that's fine, like the business won't kind of shrink while I do all that, but it's going to be very hard for me to grow the business to where I want it to go to on my own. So they're the challenges I'm facing. They're the challenges Ivy's going to help me overcome. And that's just the reality of a lot of businesses. Growing from like 0 to your first 10 employees is so hard. Going from 10 to 20 is, things are easy, but 0 to 10 employees is like huge commitment in terms of like the financial commitment, cash flow. You're bringing employees in before you can really afford to use them. Or if you don't bring them in before you can afford them, you're never going to be able to afford to grow the business and bring them in. So all challenges that come with owning a business that's growing. And that's why you see me with my daughter at the office, because I'm not always present at home. At the minute, my days are quite long in the office, get home, get to spend an hour or two with her, and then back on my laptop. And the reality is, you're going to go through periods in your business where that's the case. And I'm happy to do that, short term. As long as it's not forever, like I don't want to miss out on 5 years of Ivy. I'm happy to, not happy to, but I'm willing to have weeks on end where most days I miss out on it a little bit. But it's because I'm doing something that's for her. So yeah, no specific topic, if you like, this week. Hopefully you still took something from what I've spoke about. If you do have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I am going to cut today's episode a little bit early because Ivy is getting a little bit cranky. She's hungry. She's not eating your lunch. So from me and Ivy, goodbye. Give a high five. High five. High five. She did it. High five. Good girl. Cool. Okay, guys. Goodbye.